Starting off our list is the 2013 film Where. It attempts a more realistic take on the werewolf genre, to the point I struggle to include the film on the list. But it is an underseen, violent, and disturbing horror film, with a fresh take that I found to be rewarding. It is far from perfect, but what it does right outweighs its missteps. Give it a chance, and you may be surprised with what I think to be one of the better werewolf films. Wolfen is a police procedural murder mystery with a wolf twist. It is not as horrifying or violent as others on the list, but it does offer some unique ideas and societal metaphors. Edward James Olmos gives an unhinged and captivating performance as one of the key suspects. The mystery element keeps the film engaging and is worth a watch for its unique telling of a common story. The Cursed takes the werewolf concept and reinvents it to great success. The film itself is rather dull and slow-moving, but its new direction is so compelling it keeps you watching, and does feature a few great suspenseful scenes. If you are willing to endure its slow pace, you will be rewarded with many new concepts in werewolf lore. Silver Bullet is rarely scary or gory, as other films in this genre, but it follows a young boy who is confined to a wheelchair, giving us a unique and interesting hero. The film is all charm and has a playful, adventurous spirit, creating a solid good time and enjoyable light werewolf film. Late Phases is an underseen film that follows a blind war veteran living in a retirement community who investigates an abnormal number of animal attacks on those living in the community. The film is well acted and is bursting with humor and better than expected dialogue. It is not scary as gory as one might expect, but the film's strong suit is in its compelling story and characters, which make it well worth the watch. Dog Soldiers is Night of the Living Dead with werewolves, except rather than random people stuck in a house, it's armed British soldiers who use their firepower to repel the werewolf attacks. While the premise is nothing new, director Neil Marshall creates an adrenaline action-fueled gory, fun time. The Wolfman, the film that is responsible for this entire list, even with its dated effects, it is still a compelling film that is brooding with atmosphere. Don't let this old classic be forgotten, as it is just as enjoyable as it was when originally released. Ginger Snaps tells the story about two teenage girls as they come of age mixed with a werewolf twist. The film is often horrifying in its gory body horror mixed with humor and is equally strong in its character development. There is not much to dislike about Ginger Snaps, and it is a strong addition to the werewolf genre. In The Howling, a reporter is sent to a remote mountain resort whose residents are not what they seem. The film does not shy away from sex and violence, and usually doubles down on them. It's only a lack in its pacing as it gets bogged down in the second act, but The Howling is often frightening and sports nightmare-inducing imagery, which makes this film stand out among the others. It should be no surprise that this John Landis film is the best werewolf film. It is thrilling, gory, and funny. Its pacing is spot on, and there is never a dull moment. It features the best transformation scene ever put to film, and despite its age and limitations in technology, it is still chilling and looks incredible. Even those who usually don't care for horror movies will find it hard to hate on an American Werewolf in London.